Yeah, no, I don't think it does.
Okay, first question, just about the listening sessions themselves. I mean, obviously you just heard them talk about the post offices and border security. Are those a couple of the biggest issues that you've been hearing on your listening session tour?
For right now, yes. I never know what the issue is going to be, and that's why I've been continually doing it since 1991. One set, it's energy. The next set, it might be the farm bill. The next set, it might be something having to do with healthcare. In this particular case, I'm up into some of the rural areas where they're talking about the closures of the post office. So the group is dwelling on that, but I do hear a lot about the budgets and taxes and the growth of government and such as well.
And talking about the post offices, the 6-day delivery was brought up. I guess talk about just how your position is going to be on this, because you said you were kind of trying to push the 6-day, and now you might be reconsidering that.
Well, no, see, that's why it's important to visit all 56 counties and why I have these catch-all type of listening sessions, because you hear different kinds of things, you know. And if you sit behind your desk in Washington, D.C. and wait for the phone to ring, you might get one kind of an answer, or you might get an email, you get a different answer, or if you wait for the mail or whatever it is. And so that's why I take the time to go from community to community, because I may hear a different answer, and I've heard different answers in the last 2 communities that I haven't heard before. This is new, and so now I have to do a little bit more research and find out what they're talking about as far as their 6-day service versus going to a 5-day, a 3-day mail delivery or whatever.
And also with the border security issue that was brought up, now it sounds to me like the only change would be that the Border Control would have more enforcement in state and local territories other than just federal, or did I?
No, it's actually just the opposite. There's no change in the state and local or private property. Pretty much Homeland Security, the Customs, they have the ability to access properties. Everybody's kind of getting along. What we have here is perhaps it's a personality conflict between two federal agencies. And frankly, it's really the gripe that we had with September 11th. In some cases, we found that the FBI was not getting along with the CIA, which was not getting along with the NSA, and on and on and on. It really frustrates you when you have the rivalries or the cross pressures between agencies, and that's what we're finding. The Border Patrol agents are telling us on the southern border and the northern border is that there's a conflict with the other federal agencies. So this is strictly federal land. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything else. It doesn't take away anybody's right to hunt or fish or recreate and such. It just says that we are trying to get the federal agencies to get along long enough that we can do what's necessary for border security.
And so then what has been the opposition from the environmental side to arguing this?
Well, because they worked very hard to get those pieces of legislation in place. And so they're working very hard to protect those pieces of legislation, even if it affects the safety and security of Americans. And frankly, I think that's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Danny?
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to tell you I taught your kid.
Oh, yes. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I remember.
And she's teaching at Shell School.
Yes, she just got her first job.
What grade?
It's Spanish, and it's actually K through 12.
Oh, well, tell her hi.
I will do that. I do remember. I'm glad you
I
you came
remember
up with...
telling you I tasted both dog food and cat food, and I like cat food best.
that sounds like my Katie. That is fun.
That's a good word.
You betcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Drive safe.
You betcha. Thank you.